Munich star Alphonso Davies is the latest high-profile footballer to have suffered a torn ACL. The Canada international was forced off the pitch in his country's CONCACAF Nations League match against the United States. It has been confirmed that the defender has torn his anterior cruciate ligament, ACL, and will be out for several months. He is the latest in a long line of high-profile footballers to tear their ACL, following on from Rodri of Man City and Spain teammate Dani Carvajal earlier this season. So what is an ACL injury and how long does it take to recover from? What is a torn ACL? The ACL, anterior cruciate ligament, is a band of tissue that joins the thigh bone to the shin bone at the knee joint. Tearing or spraining an ACL is one of the most common knee injuries, and it typically occurs in sports that involve frequent changes of direction, in addition to jumping and landing. Players will sometimes feel a popping sensation when they tear their ACL, while the injury is often caused by landing incorrectly, stopping or changing direction suddenly, or being involved in a collision. How long does it take to recover from an ACL injury? This is dependent on many factors. Players are usually walking again after 2 weeks, and this leads them into a false sense of security that everything is okay. They need to be very carefully managed through the rehabilitation procedure to ensure that they are not overextending themselves while the ligament continues to heal. The optimal period of recovery is 6 months, but much of the process is in the hands of the player. If they are compliant with the exercises and regimes provided to them, then the process can be expedited, but the utmost care has to be taken to ensure that there is no relapse. There are countless examples of players trying to rush back to finish too soon, and in the most severe cases, it can take a player up to a year to be ready for first-team football once again. Which footballers have suffered torn ACLs? A host of major footballers have suffered ACL injuries over the past few years, including Rodri, Dani Carvajal, Gleison Bremer, Virgil van Dijk, Ansu Fati, Florian Wirtz, Thibaut Courtois, Jurrien Timber, Neymar, Wesley Fofana, and Gavi. Meanwhile, Nicola Zaniolo cruelly suffered 2 ACL injuries on separate knees within the space of less than 12 months back in 2020. Similarly, Eder Militao returned from an ACL tear in 2024 only to suffer the same injury a few months later. Torn ACLs aren't a new phenomenon either, with Robert Pires, Roy Keane, Alan Shearer and Ruud van Nistelrooy all suffering the knee injury during their peak years. ACL injuries are even more common in the women's game, with some studies suggesting this is due to a number of factors including neuromuscular differences and the impact of elevated levels of estrogen. Leah Williamson, Beth Mead, Vivian Miedema and Alexia Putellas are among the high-profile female players to have been sidelined due to an ACL injury in recent years. Men's players currently recovering from ACL injuries: player club Alphonso Davies Bayern Munich, Lisandro Martinez Man U Rodriguez in Tottenham, Rodri Man City, Dani Carvajal Real Madrid, Joan Martinez Real Madrid, Eder Militao Real Madrid, Marc Bernal Barcelona, Gleison Bremer Juventus, Thiago Santos Lille, Duvan Zapata Torino, Giorgio Scalvini Atalanta, Valentin Carboni Marseille, Mauro Icardi Galatasaray, Ernest Nuam Lyon, Cala Santos Eintracht Frankfurt. Women's players currently recovering from ACL injuries: player club Lena Oberdorf Bayern Munich, Katharina Naskenwang Bayern Munich, Sam Kerr Chelsea, Sophie Ingle Chelsea, Mia Fischel Chelsea, Risa Shimizu Man City, Sandy McIver Man City, Victoria Peleva Arsenal, Bibian Schultz Solano Athletic Club, Carmen Menayo Atletico Madrid, June Endo Angel City, Midge Purse Gotham.